Hey, what is going on, guys? Boy, Trent's back in video, and well, tonight, let's just say it was a disappointing game. It was a disappointing loss. Ole Miss got beat by 26 points tonight. Final score was Tennessee 90, Ole Miss 64. And today, you have Mr. Kobe P on the channel, and we're going to kind of give our thoughts to this game tonight. So, I do want to ask you, Kobe, just kind of your first reaction. Was you pretty surprised, shocked? Just kind of what was your expectations for this game?
A little bit. I mean, it's kind of hard to go up there and summit and play that well. 20,000 people sold out. You're rarely going to see a arena, atmosphere that size in college basketball. So it was tough going in it, but I was really hoping that our D would travel. But I mean, man, they exploited us in so many ways. Which I said the last time we spoke that I really didn't feel like our defenses really got us to 13-0, and I think it showed tonight. You know, the defense is not what we are really strong at this point. But yeah, it was tough. It was a tough watch. As a fan, I want to be positive. But still early in the season, so you know.
Oh yeah. Well, there's still plenty of time to bounce back. I mean, hey, we're 13-1, and we still got a lot to be proud of.
Absolutely.
I mean, nobody thought we'd be 13-1 as of right now.
Yeah.
Nobody saw that coming. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, tonight's game it was disappointing. I mean, just to be honest with you, I didn't think we was gonna win this game, but you know, I don't think anybody thought we was gonna get beat by 26 points.
26 points is hard to swallow.
Yeah, it's hard, but yeah, definitely the second half was more disappointing than the first half. I mean, they're at halftime, we're down by 9, and you're kind of thinking, you still may have a chance of comeback, but then, second half, Tennessee just kept on pulling more and more away from us, and yeah, eventually won by 26 points.
Getting into the thick of it, I think it was around 12 minutes to go in the first half. I noticed right off the bat, the passing lanes, they shut them down.
Yeah.
And they were running that pick and roll. We couldn't stop. We couldn't shut any of the passing lanes down. Mm-hmm. They had a good game plan too.
Yeah.
Felt like they were not going to let us shoot from the perimeter. They were not going to let us shoot from the perimeter. I mean, just man, some of the backdoor cuts. I mean, it was eye-opening. We've got a lot of work. We've got a long way to go to get where we want to go. So we shouldn't be letting. And here's another thing too. It's just we're going to have to get used to it. State's got size. Auburn's got size. South Carolina got size. I watched a lot of basketball today. South Carolina's got a lot more size than I thought. We're relatively small compared to some other teams, so we got our work cut out for us. Now it's just. We're going to have to get some discipline on defense. The bright side, though, is our 2 7-footers in the game at the same time. That looked really good. So
that's something we haven't seen much of.
No,
we haven't seen it much at all this year. And then tonight was probably the most we've seen it all year of those 2 7-foot centers together at the same time.
Yeah. But it's hard to tell how effective it was, considering it was so late in the game. Again, I can't. Adu just kept going. I think that's Adu.
Yeah.
I mean, they just exploited that pick and roll. I mean, we looked lost running that pick and roll. And pick and rolls in college are not really effective at that level. And we should have been able to put a stop to that. But again, I mean, they're talented. What can you say? Hey, and they got a Brooklyn point guard too. And that's what I said last time. If I would recruit any point guard coming out of Brooklyn. I mean, they're just special. They got shooters. I don't know enough. I know we talked about Coach Beard's philosophy, and I think that's something that we're still learning. But should we have gone to a zone? I don't know.
Yeah.
And
some things you just don't know.
Yeah. So, I do think tough teams win in man to man. I do think if your teams can play and win scrappy games in man to man, it's going to benefit you in the long run. But maybe we should have mixed it up and played a little more zone. I was terrified of that full court press that they put on us early in the game, and I knew that if we somehow had the lead going late in the second half, not even late, just mid second half, when they needed to make a run or any point in the game, that was going to be trouble for us. Um, inbound plays, right? So inbound plays. I know a lot of basketball coaches, their calling cards are the inbounds, how you draw it up inbound. And we looked like a sloppy mess. And
Yes.
boy, I hope that gets fixed. Now, I don't know a lot about Beard's philosophy to know if that's a strong suit or not, right? So we're finna find out. We're
Yeah.
finna find
Well,
out.
tonight we definitely performed a lot for sure. So far this year, we have played a couple, pretty good teams. Of course, you can mention, Memphis, and you can mention North Carolina State. There's some other ones you can mention as well too. They'll be in the tournament there in March. But, by far, this is the toughest team we played all year. No question about it. The best talented team, the best offensive team, the best defensive team. Just overall, this is the toughest team we've played all year.
No doubt. No doubt about that.
Yeah. Well, this is also the biggest stadium we've played in all year as well too. This is the biggest stadium some of these guys have probably ever played in before. This year we played at Temple, we played at UCF. I believe this is the third away game this year. I believe, could be wrong, but I'm kind of thinking third away game.
Yeah,
But
sounds about right.
tonight, sold out game 20,000 fans. It was wild. Tonight, it just got to us. Tonight we looked nervous, we looked scared, we looked confused. They just shut us down pretty good, man. And look, you have to give credit where credit's due. They had a good game plan. They showed up. They played good. They deserve this win tonight. Let's just be
And
honest.
also, you never want to say, "Hey, we needed this loss," but maybe we did. Maybe we needed to be humble sometime. At some point, I would much rather that happened early in the season than for it to be later on the year and just all crumble. So let's let maybe this is good. Go back to work. Monday morning, tomorrow morning. Um, just look at all the backdoor cuts and the passing lanes that were just wide open that they were able to get in the box. So it's like it's all can be fixed. We're just going to find our style to play. Now it's going to be tough considering some of the size, but watching a lot of basketball today, I'm after seeing that first half, I was not scared. I mean, honestly, I'm not scared to play any team in the SEC after that first half. Second half, it just snowballed and got away from us. We definitely took some bad shot after bad shot, not getting into our offense. Be patient. Me and you talk about this a lot over text. We've got to be patient. We think that's a strong suit of our team. Alabama does not look like world beaters. Arkansas definitely doesn't look like world beaters. Auburn's got a couple players. So, Missouri, not scared. Georgia, not scared. Florida's beatable. South Carolina's beatable. State's beatable. I think Tennessee and Kentucky are the cream of the crop. Still got to go out here and play, but I mean, top six, I think is still doable. Again, I talked about this last time we spoke that the most glaring thing that I see, and maybe this is some old school ball analogies that I still carry from being old school with this, but rebounding. We have to get better. I mean, there was one possession where they got four offensive rebounds. Maybe that was because the game was over and that we just gave up, but
Yeah.
we have to find a way to rebound the ball. And maybe putting those 2 7-footers out there on the court at the same time is something that we can do to alleviate that, Well, help that problem.
Yeah, that's something I want to see more of. It's the 2 7-footers sharp and seats it together. But yeah, just kind of a couple stats. I thought you were looking at there for a minute. Tonight we got out rebounded, offensive rebounds. Tennessee beat us 19-8 offensive rebounds, and then even defensive rebounds they beat us 20-21. It's been a problem. It's been a
That's not
problem all
bad,
year.
but it looked worse than that. I mean,
Yeah.
and maybe it wasn't that bad because they just kept making shots, So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and they're you're talking about shots there for a minute. They're in the first half. They struggle there for quite a while, especially shooting from deep. Tonight we got beat by 26, but we could have gotten beat by 35 or 40 plus tonight.
Yeah.
If they were
Yeah.
knocking down some of those shots
Yeah.
there in the first half, this score could have been a lot worse for sure.
I think our perimeter defense is actually very good. I think they exploited our inside. Their passing lanes. I mean, that's just sound basketball. Their offensive system, their game plan. I mean, they got the coaches and the player, and it was just all on. I do not think that Coach Beer was out coached tonight. I do not believe that. I believe coach wise, we have everybody on staff except for maybe one coach. I mean, I don't think it was coaching. I think a lot of it too is Beard hadn't really got his players in here. We're piecing together. We're still building this together, putting it together. I will say that I was a little frustrated at 7.
Yeah.
I thought he just pushed way too much. I think he tried to get it going offensively, and it just focused. I think if he would have settled down, focused on the defense, fought through some screens, running around them, fight through them. Let's go. We need that. We needed that. But again, that's I try not to be. I try to be optimistic with our from where we come from. As far as the last couple of years. So it's just tough to watch a loss like that. It's just not good. It's not. It doesn't feel good. Anyway.
No, it doesn't feel good at all. But yeah, definitely just the outcome is disappointing. I mean, once again, I didn't see us winning this game, but I was expecting a better game than this.
Yeah. But I think if we can play like we did in the first half, we can give ourselves a chance to win some of these games. I'll tell you what, I like our team in a close match. We won a lot of them. I do not think this team will give up in a close match. I do like that about our team, which will help me watch to the end. I text you, I don't know, maybe with 12 minutes, 10 minutes to go. Like, I don't know if I need to see anymore. Honestly.
I think it's about 8 minutes, but
yeah, I mean, it's just poof. But, hey, what we got? Florida Wednesday night?
Yes, sir. We got Florida Wednesday night, and we got Vanderbilt Saturday. So,
and we got Florida at home, I believe. So I'm ready for that.
Yeah, actually, Vandy's at home too. So
let's get him. And Vandy's beatable. I mean, Vandy is all the way beatable. So I say let's go get them Wednesday night. Let's turn this and let's get Vandy. Let's turn this into a positive. I think that'll be a good start for us. We can get 2 wins this next week for sure.
Yeah. Hopefully so. So, any more kind of final thoughts, opinions, something else you want to talk about?
Well, I mean, that's about it. That's all I have. Considering how bad of a loss it was, I kind of want to, watch something else for the time being. I watched a lot of basketball today. I think I'm gonna hang it up for tonight and just soak my feelings a little bit, and then tomorrow will be a new day, and we'll get back after it. So.
Yeah, you got that. So, but yeah. Anyway, peeps, that's gonna be it for the video. Thanks for watching. If you could, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely mean a lot for sure. See you guys next one, and of course, hotty toddy.
Hotty toddy.